positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College, the Yellow Jackets offense will go to work for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball.
Are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Noles!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened
He
there.
might want another play. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start offense.
Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. On the move, he fires.
A little didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming.
And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? To the air, it's Sperry. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack.
Yellow Jacket offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there.
Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You got to love that on defense.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national ranking.
A little bit out of rhythm, and I think that's why he missed that throw.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes.
Drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finding an escape route. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smothers. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pulls it in. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They're going to ride this running back. Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! The offense cashing it in on that drive. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella.
Point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Finds his big tight end.
Really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Second and long. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Whistle blows, clock stops. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hosley. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36.
But look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looks as if we have an injury. Going to swing it on second down. It's complete to the left. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down.
Huge play down the field for this offense.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Buys a little time. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an
opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He almost had another one. They've already picked off three and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Here on first down. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Can't make the connection, the pressure there.
How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him.
Third and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. Overtime, a touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Handoff from the gun. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
Stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Huge third down here. A field goal will send us to another overtime, but a touchdown would win it. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got his man.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
Second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Not much done here. Third down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete on the right side. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. That is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out.